His style in the kitchen has earned him a finalist spot on MasterChef and 11 million followers on TikTok. In our latest edition of Tik Talk, where we take a closer look at the story behind the social media sensation, we highlight Nick DiGiovanni, his passion for cooking, his quick recipe tricks, and his debut cookbook, Creative Recipes Anyone Can Cook. Our Will Gann sat down with the young chef and has his story.
When he's not whipping up dishes in the kitchen, viral 27-year-old chef Nick DiGiovanni is spicing up his TikTok feed with instructional cooking videos.
And into a cast iron with some Alfredo sauce, crab, green onions, and mozzarella cheese.
Spilling the beans on all things food-related, the Rhode Island native makes cooking look as easy as pie.
Let's make 1,000-layer potatoes.
And he's been sharing his cooking creations for quite some time.
Tell us about the first cookbook you ever wrote.
The first cookbook I still have, believe it or not, thanks to my mom for saving all those little childhood memories that I always asked to throw away. I wrote it when I was 7, and I didn't write much, actually. It's a green binder, and it's just filled with recipes that I printed off the internet.
An exciting start of a dream for Nick that turned into a reality all these years later. This time featuring his own recipes in his latest cookbook, Knife Drop, Creative Recipes Anyone Can Cook.
I really do believe that anyone can cook. That's why I have the motto on the top of the book. Cooking is all relative. Cooking can mean anything to a certain extent, but I really do believe that anyone, no matter what your age is, can jump into a kitchen and make something exciting too.
Pour in 1 can San Marzano tomatoes and break them into chunks. Finish with a pinch of salt and a few shredded basil leaves and let it simmer for at least 10 minutes.
How do you gain such knowledge of so many different types of cuisines?
It started with family. I had a Persian grandfather. I have an aunt who's Indian. My dad's family cooked a lot of Italian cuisine. I was lucky. I had it all in terms of that worldwide depth and knowledge of food. I was taught as a young kid to try everything when it came to food, at least once.
Putting his cooking ability to the test, this Harvard graduate decided to take on MasterChef Season 10 at just 22 years old.
Nick, you better start thinking about what you're doing, young man, okay? Let's go. Use that Harvard education.
There's no good way to describe the feeling of going the first day and being in the MasterChef kitchen. I took away from it the idea of fearlessness, and just when I go into a kitchen now, and ever since I went on that show, I feel like I try to forget about everything, and I just have fun, and I try to get creative.
Since becoming one of the youngest finalists ever on the show, he's worked with celebrity chefs, even beating a world record with his mentor, Gordon Ramsay.
Congratulations, you're officially amazing!
And when he's not crushing it online, racking up over 20 million followers across social media.
My favorite thing in the world, truly, is when there's a kid, you know, a couple feet off the ground that comes up and has seen a video and has been excited or inspired by it. Anyone that's that young of an age, I am sometimes baffled that they enjoy food and cooking videos.
He's sharing advice for cooks in training.
I would say the best place to start would be start at the front of the book, learn those fundamentals, and get a solid grasp of those, and then use the rest of the book as a guide.
Coat them in duck fat and a pinch of truffle salt, then stack them all up, then bake until tender.
But even chefs need to rest.
Yeah, yes and no. Sometimes Thanksgiving and holidays, that's my one day off a year, which sounds crazy, but that's the time that I don't want to cook in some ways. I always end up getting roped into it, and my mom, if she starts panicking and things get crazy, she'll call me in. We've run into a few situations, I'll be honest, of too many cooks in the kitchen. It doesn't sometimes work out with if she's too stressed and I'm trying to. So there's been some tension once in a while, in a funny way.
Right.
But weirdly, it's one of my few days off for the entire year.
I love that. You probably do deserve maybe a Thanksgiving off every now and then.
It's tough because, you know, you're sort of peeking from the side and then you see something going wrong with the turkey, and it's in my head, do I step in or do I just let it happen and deal with a slightly drier turkey on the table? It's a tough thing.
Yeah.
It's a predicament that I've been put in a few times.
And whether you're a master chef or you're looking to sharpen your cooking skills, Nick says his new book is for everyone.
I like to cook in a way where you sort of forget about reading a recipe and just have fun. I want you to use this book to become comfortable enough in the kitchen that you know the rules, then can break the rules and just forget about any guide.
Our thanks to Will Gans, and you can buy Knife Drop creative recipes anyone can cook anywhere books are sold.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.